Hey writers, welcome back. And if you've made it this far in the series, I already know that you're serious about writing a story that sticks out. So today we're diving into Act 3 of the 3-act story structure, which is the emotional climax and the resolution. This is where the reader either puts the book down satisfied or throws it across the room. So let's make sure it's the first one. And I'm going to start to talk about the all is lost moment. So every third act begins with the all is lost moment. This is where your protagonist hits rock bottom emotionally, physically, or both. They feel like they've failed. The lie they believed feels true again, and the goal seems out of reach. In the Hunger Games, this is when the Capitol reveals the one rule that only one tribute can win.
There has been a slight rule change. The previous revision, allowing for 2 victors from the same district, has been revoked. Only one victor may be crowned. Good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Katniss and Peeta, who just fought to survive together, now faces the impossible. Katniss has the choice to kill him, to die, or something else. And the tip here is to make it dark, intimidating, deep, and personal in your own story, because it's an emotional low point, and it makes the ending feel a lot more earned. And right after the all is lost moment comes the Night of the Dark Soul, which is where the characters reflect, mourns, and begins to shift internally. Katniss realizes that winning the game on the Capitol's terms will cost her her soul.
One of us has to die. They have to have their victor. No. Why should they? No, trust me. Trust me.
And this moment isn't loud. It's actually quite quiet, internal, but it's a spark for her, and she's starting to become who she's always meant to be. So a tip here is to let your protagonist wrestle with who they are, what they believe. This is the moment for them to pivot from the lie to the truth. Now comes the turning point, which is plot point 2. This is where your protagonist steps forward with a new resolve. They've changed and they're about to act on it. Katniss offers up the berries. This is such a small, quiet gesture, but it's a massive act of rebellion.
Together?
She refuses to play according by the Capitol's rules. She would rather choose death over submission, and that act forces the system to give in. Now that's the climax. Not just the final confrontation, because it's the final confrontation, but because it's an emotional truth that the story has been expressing through action. So your protagonist should make a final move, and don't let the side characters steal this away from them. Let your main character do this, because otherwise it will feel like you cheated us readers. But we don't end there. After the dust settles and the victory is won, we realize that it has come to a cost. And this brings us back to Act 1, to the opening image. When Katniss comes back after the Hunger Games, she's not the same girl as when she left. She's scared, she's conflicted, and she's no longer just surviving. She has become some sort of symbol, even if she hasn't realized it yet. And this is very uncomfortable for her. So a reminder here is to let what has happened echo and mirror what happened in the beginning. Let it breathe, let it sink in, and show how much your character has grown. In the hero's journey, this is when the hero returns with the elixir to cure the disease. And here are 3 ways to avoid an underwhelming Act 3. So the first one is to tie it to some sort of theme. Make your climax about an internal conflict, not just about the plot. Number 2 is to make it feel earned. Make sure that your character goes through hard choices. And number 3 is to leave the door half open. Let there be some sort of opening, maybe a mystery, some sort of open ending. Just don't close the door completely here. Because we as readers, we want to feel smart and we want to create our own things in our head. This is why we read and why we don't watch the movie adaptation. And now that's it. That's Act 3 for you. Now you have the tools to build a full novel arc that grips your readers from page 1 to the finish line. And you've got the hook, from everything from the hook to the resolution. And I hope that you liked me explaining it using the Hunger Games. Let me know in the comment what you thought about this video series and if you want me to do anything like it again. I would love to hear your thoughts and what you think is the hardest part of writing a story. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more content like this. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye.